Phrasal verbs in action, mastering real-life writing. Hello, language explorers. Welcome to another exciting journey into the world of English. Today, we're going to delve deep into one of the most colorful aspects of the English language, phrasal verbs. Not just learning them, but applying them in real-life writing situations. It's all about understanding and using phrasal verbs in context. Before we dive into the application, let's refresh our knowledge. Phrasal verbs are unique phrases consisting of a verb and one or two particles, a preposition or an adverb, or both. They have a different meaning when combined than when you look at the words individually. For example, turn on, turn, and on have different meanings individually, but when used together, they can mean to start a device or appliance. These little phrases can be quite tricky, but they're a vital part of mastering English, especially in writing. In written English, phrasal verbs are extremely useful. They can add depth, informality, and a conversational tone to your writing. Phrasal verbs are especially important in informal writing, such as emails or social media posts, and in storytelling, including both fiction and narrative nonfiction. For instance, instead of writing, "She entered the room in a secretive manner," we could use a phrasal verb and write, "She sneaked into the room." See the difference? The sentence with a phrasal verb sounds much more natural and fluid. Using phrasal verbs in writing can seem intimidating at first, but don't worry. Here are a few tips to get you started. 1. Keep the context in mind. Phrasal verbs often have more than one meaning, so make sure the meaning fits with the context of what you are writing. 2. Avoid being overly formal. Phrasal verbs are often used to create a more casual, conversational tone. If the situation calls for very formal language, it might be better to use a more formal synonym. 3. Practice makes perfect. The more you read and write, the more familiar you will become with phrasal verbs and how they are used in context. Try to incorporate them into your everyday writing, little by little. And that wraps up our lesson on using phrasal verbs in writing. Remember, mastering phrasal verbs is a journey, not a race. So, take your time, practice, and most importantly, have fun with it. You'll find that with time, these quirky phrases will become a natural part of your English writing. Keep exploring, keep learning, and as always, keep practicing. We hope this video was helpful, and we're excited to see you in our next lesson. Until then, happy writing!